this video, we visit Sedona, the Four Corners Monument, and Mesa Verde. Sedona, Arizona. Beautiful. While camping in Williams, Arizona, we decided to head on down to Sedona. To do so, we had to travel east to Flagstaff, then south to Sedona. This is a screenshot from my GPS of 89A from Flagstaff to Sedona. Let's take a ride. Come along. Quite interesting and beautiful.
I think that was the idea. Yeah.
Oh, you think?
There you go. You got some?
Batman ride? I'll be darned.
Of course, if we brought that stuff, they probably wouldn't let us drive. We wouldn't have too many big tour guides. All three of these are.
Yeah.
You know, approximately.
Yeah.
Give or take a week, you know.
Yeah.
The top two that I should subscribe to, where you might find the workers.
Take a pink Jeep ride, they said. It would be fun, they said. Let's take a short hike in the hills above Sedona. Nice agave. Let's make some tequila.
After a full day in Sedona, we checked out of our campground in Williams and headed toward Tuba City, Arizona, where we stayed at the Navajo Land RV Park.
We checked in at Navajo Land Hotel and RV Park at the hotel lobby. They gave us a map, and we were heading back to our site. We didn't realize just how challenging getting into our site was going to be.
So one of the things that I had wanted to visit was Antelope Canyon. I had seen a lot of pictures online from other RVers and other people. So we traveled up to Page, Arizona so that we could do that. However, when we got up there, we found out that you could only do it with tours, and we just didn't have time to book it. I should have done a little more research because of course we have Oliver and we were on a time crunch, so we didn't do that. But on the way back, we did stop at Glen Canyon Dam, and we checked that out.
The Glen Canyon Overlook is located just off Route 89 on the north end of Page, Arizona. After parking, you have to make your way down a rocky area where basically steps have been chiseled into the rocks and a handrail has been installed. Two things to note here. There was sand on some of the sections of rock that made it very, very slippery, and the handrail in the summer heat was so hot you could barely touch it. Keep that in mind if you visit here. Here's the Colorado River below the dam. From here it travels through the Grand Canyon and then downstream into Lake Mead. Lake Mead was created by the construction of the Hoover Dam. Both Lake Mead and Lake Powell are actually reservoirs. When completed in 1966, the 710-foot Glen Canyon Dam created Lake Powell. When completely full, Lake Powell holds 24,322,000 acre-feet of water.
So we checked out of our RV park in Tuba City and made our way up to Mesa Verde RV Park in Mancos, Colorado. Along the way, we took the time to stop at the Four Corners Monument.
The Four Corners Monument is located on Navajo Nation land just off Route 160. No worries traveling down the access road and into the parking lot with your rig. There's plenty of room to park and turn around and exit. The National Park Pass does not apply here. It is $8 per person to visit the Four Corners Monument. This is the only location in the U.S. where the corners of 4 states meet. Those states are Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. For convenience, there are restrooms, and there are also plenty of vendors for memorabilia and Indian art. It was a great way to break up our travel day, get out of the truck, stretch our legs, have a good time. Welcome to colorful Colorado. Hi. We're not real consistent at reviewing parks. I'll do this one because we enjoyed our stay here and have a little extra time, so we'll go ahead and review this park. We're currently at Mesa Verde RV Resort. It's located on Route 160 between Mancos and Cortez in Colorado. It's a half a mile down from the entrance to Mesa Verde National Park. Real convenient. And 7 miles each way to Mancos and 7 miles the other way to Cortez. It's a beautiful area. It's a beautiful park. There are currently, I counted about 53 sites in this park, and it appears that 31 of them have full hookups and 17 have partial hookups, which Means they don't have sewer, but there is a dump station here, which I'll show you. They have 5 tent sites. They have horseshoe pits. You know, most of the sites are 30 to 50 amp, but some are just 30 amp, and that's pretty common for these parks. They have a dog walking area, which is, I'll show you. I'll point you that direction when we walk by. Laundry service 24 hours and public restrooms. They have 2 hot tubs, one for adults and one for anyone. And there's a heated pool as well. Of course, there's dumpsters and a small store and a playground. But I'll show you all that when we walk by. Okay, so Mesa Verde RV Resort, right here on Route 70. We're surrounded by mountain ranges pretty much. Over there is Mesa Verde National Park. And like I said, half a mile up the road is the park entrance. This is the office and the park store. You have showers and restrooms on the end. And you do have propane service. And some artwork out front. The park's not paved, but like most parks, it's stone or gravel, mostly stone here. In the office area, they have the laundry. That's 24/7 access. Here are some of the lower sites, partial service, partial hookups, and over there beyond that, side by side, 4-wheeler, are the tent sites. There's trash. Sites are a little congested down here, but really not bad. Down in this lower section. Here's the adult hot tub. And the pool. And another hot tub for anyone, adults or children. And a common area here with a fire pit, a couple of grills, some shaded tables. Right now, not real busy. Today is Monday. We're leaving tomorrow. But it's been busier than this, but I guess Mondays aren't real busy around here. These sites are huge. These premium pull-through sites are huge. It's got to be 100 foot down through there or more. Now they do get a little shorter as you go up the hill, but they put us up at the top of the hill just short of this residential home. And it's still plenty long. Got my truck out of the road up front. And got plenty of room behind it. Probably another camper could back in there. Cabin. Not too many cabins. And there's 3 sites up here. They get used quite a bit. A lot of people have been in and out. You know, without the tree cover, Starlink is fantastic. Cell service here, at least Verizon, not so much. Pickleball. Got a couple of ponds. One night I did see some eyes in the dark down there. Assuming they're deer, antelope, or elk. And there is a dishwashing station down in the tent area down below where you can't see now. This is our site. Very nice. Easy in and out. Very nice. Full hookups. Power's good. Water pressure's decent. There's Mesa Verde up over the truck. And in the distance here, I'll get up where we can see it better. Over in our site. Snow-capped mountains. Really pretty. And the hillside here is beautiful as well. But out in this grassy area, there's mowed paths for walking your dog. And there's also these grassy areas here along the road. We are not disappointed. We've enjoyed our stay here. We've been here for a week. Heading out tomorrow. Moving on. Heard a big impact on the camper. Go outside and we got somebody mowing. We'll talk to him. So after we heard the stones hit the RV, called the office and I went outside to look for damage. Judging by the sound and what we heard and where he was, we figured it either hit the cap or it hit the cap side of the slide out, the front side of the slide out for the bedroom. Well, the cap was filthy from bugs and everything from being on the road. And, I didn't see any damage, but then the guy came over that was mowing the lawn. They sent him over from the office. And he was the husband of the girl that was working in the office. So they work camp here together. Anyway, I told him at the time that, I don't see any damage, but, it's not good either way because my truck was out here too. I don't see anything wrong with the truck. There's a few chips in the windshield, small ones, but they've kind of been there, and I can't tell if any of them are new really. I filled a couple bigger ones, but the smaller ones I haven't done anything with. And he says he didn't think that he spit any stones, but evidently he did. He wasn't questioning the fact that he did. And I said, well, like I said, I can't find any damage. I'm going to check it closer, and if I find anything, I'll let you know. So what I ended up doing, since you can't wash your rigs here, was I used a spray bottle and a microfiber towel or two, cleaned off the front of the cap, then I waxed it. I also, did the same down here, and I thoroughly checked out the front of the bedroom slide. And honestly, I didn't see any damage, which is a good thing. But so we dodged that bullet, and so did they. Anyway, you're not always in your rig when they're mowing, but this stuff happens. This is the second time we've had stones spit at our rig. And as you already know, we had a lawnmower hit our rig at another site, so that's the whole story. We dodged a bullet. Mesa Verde National Park, famous for its ancient Puebloan cliff dwellings. The park has a visitor and research center. This is Cliff Palace, probably the most famous and well-preserved cliff dwellings, not only in the park, but in the world. Visiting here, we were able to cross off yet another item on our bucket list. Cliff Palace was constructed in an alcove that's about 215 feet wide, 90 feet deep, and 60 feet high. It includes about 150 rooms, 75 constructed open areas, and 21 kivas. Construction was ongoing from AD 1190 to AD 1280. Constructed by ancestral Pueblo people, it's the largest cliff dwelling in North America. The dwelling was abandoned long before Europeans came to America. Tickets to tour the dwellings can be obtained at the Mesa Verde website. Make sure you obtain them far in advance of your visit. They go quickly. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And also, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road, have a great day, and thanks for watching.